What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Diecast review here on the channel today. Today I have Dillon's 2022 Black Rifle Coffee Diecast body and chassis Chevrolet Camaro for Petty GMS, and you can already see a massive issue. We're gonna see what that is once we get it out of the packaging. Hopefully it just wipes off, but man, if that's a problem, that's a big problem. So next gen 2022 season in the top left, NASCAR Cup Series logo underneath that. Dillon there in the middle. Diecast body and chassis there on the right. Limited edition adult collectible underneath that. I don't know what makes these an adult collectible as opposed to a standard 164, because they're the same thing. Honestly, the only thing is these are a little bit heavier. We got 164 scale on the barcode on this side. Lionel, the official diecast of NASCAR, on the back. Dillon, number 42, Black Rifle Coffee 2022 Camaro ZL1 limited edition here on this side. So we'll go ahead and get it out of the packaging. One of my favorite brands, one of my favorite paint schemes this year, and it was not going to wait for the standard to come out, so I decided to go ahead and pick up the body and chassis edition of the car. Now, this one's going to be a butthole to get open, so some of these diecasts you just cannot get out of the packaging without ripping that little piece right there. Good thing is you really can't tell once you put it back in, so that's a solid thing. So we'll go ahead and get it out of the packaging and look. Hopefully, I'm not taking this thing out yet. Hopefully that's not an issue, and it's looking like it is. I don't know. All right, so I'm using my nail trying to get that off. It'll come off, hopefully. So it looks like paint has been chipped or something right there. All right, I got it. Thank the Lord. That was huge. That was going to be a massive issue. I will say on camera that this car looks a lot more light green than it does in person. If you've seen the car on track, it's that darker military shade of green. That's what it is in person. My camera's just kind of showing it up as like a kind of a lighter shade of green, but it is darker in person. We got the nose right here, number 42 down there. Chevrolet Camaro nose right here. We got Black Rifle Coffee Company there on the hood. Awesome logo. Love this company. And try to get their products as much as possible. Dillon and Chevrolet there on the front windshield. Going on to the left side of the car, we got the 42 back with Petty. I think it's so cool that they have the 42 in their house as well as the 43. You know, we had the 43, the 44, the 45, even the 46 with Thad Moffitt. And to have the 42, it just fits the mold for Petty GMS really well. Got Noah Gragson going into this car next year. So that's going to be awesome. I want to say Black Rifle Coffee Company sponsors him as well, so they'll probably stick on and hang around there. I'd say they had some say as to who got the ride over there as well, given that, you know, Dillon, man, I don't know what to think about him. He's a great guy, seems like. Just, he can't get it done. You know, that he's in a winnable car. We've seen that with Eric, and, man, I don't know if he's going to make it or not. On this side, we got the NASCAR Cup Series logo right there. Got the 42. Got some imaging and decoration going on behind the logos and stuff. Kind of splattered logos and things like that. Got the 42 right there. Black Rifle Coffee Company, really large here on the side. And we got some not solid black rims. They kind of look gunmetal in a way, especially on camera. In person, they look more black, but I think they tried to do a little bit of a lighter shade of black than we typically see. So nothing on the quarter panel. On to the back of the car, we got Black Rifle Coffee Company right there. Got some Chevrolet Camaro tail lights. Petty GMS there underneath that. Got the Camaro logo right there, and then the rear diffuser. Now, one big complaint is the ZL1 logo is completely cut off right here. Barely can see it. And that's the thing that I want to talk about too in my comparison video between a $15 and a $10. It's just not worth the I don't think it's worth the extra. But if you're here watching this video and you've made it to this point, then you know my answer. I'm going to make a video about it comparing the two. But And here's another issue. Black Rifle Coffee Company, there's a big chip of paint taken out right there. Man, I could go on for days. Black Rifle Coffee Company right there on the deck lid. And on to the right side, we got Black Rifle Coffee Company right there. Got the 42 on this side. And the same thing that I've noticed with all of these cars is, so on this side, it looks pretty balanced. The 42's straight, like not leaning forward or anything. And the Black Rifle Coffee Company logo looks good. Now on this side, it's like they're angled downward, pointing towards the tire completely. Now that 42 right here does not look the same as that one. And you can't change my mind. That 42 is almost to the bottom corner. This one's not. It's up where it's supposed to be. And we've seen this with some Kyle Busch cars this year and some other people as well. And it's not major, but it is something worth pointing out. And another thing I want to point out about this car that I like is the orange 42. They do the orange numbers with the petty cars for the most part. I think Eric Jones does that too. And I think it's a nice addition to the paint scheme. So as far as this scheme goes, I love this paint scheme. Would not pay for the $15 one again. You're basically paying to get it early in this case. When they had the rubber tires, maybe, but with this, it's not worth it. So that's my take. Let me know what you think about this Ty Dillon 2022 Black Rifle Coffee Company for Petty GMS. Thank you all for watching. Reach up there and hit that like button and subscribe. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.